Hello and welcome to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod with me, James Cutler. 7 years ago I launched Quiz Coconut and we've since hosted over 2,000 pub quiz nights. Each episode I pick 10 of our best questions so you can improve your general knowledge, boost your brain power and learn some useful and useless facts. Answers will be revealed at the end of the episode and there's one rule: don't use Google.
Use your coconut!
Welcome everyone, this is the first part of our quiz of 2021. All about interesting things that happened in the year without any mention of COVID. Let's get started. Back to January now. I don't know whether any of you made any New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolution was to give up asking rhetorical questions. I mean, what's the point? Here we go with question 1, folks. It goes like this. Which lover of big cats was denied a presidential pardon? Yeah, who was that? Not a great start to the year for him. Number 2. Early in January, a new book came out with ideas for things to do with your discarded Christmas tree. With the ideas to either eat it, sell it, or replant it. Number 3. January marked the 100-year anniversary of which magic trick, the first to use a real person seemingly in danger? If you need more time with any of these questions, just press pause and press play when you're ready. Moving on to number 4. As part of a long-term aim to eliminate plastic from its packaging, Coca-Cola said it would trial bottles made from which material? Either paper, seaweed, or sugarcane. Number 5. What was the name of the rover that touched down on Mars on the 18th of February? You're listening to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod, providing you with your regular trivia vaccination. On to number 6. 4 points available here. You are now going to hear 2 songs. These 2 songs were the most popular of the whole year. I want you to tell me the artists for a point each and the names of the songs for another point each. The first song was the number 1 song on Billboard charts and the second song was the most streamed song of the year. There is a catch. You're going to hear them backwards. Let's see how you get on. Here's song 1. And now for number 2. If you need to hear them again, rewind the quiz pod. But let's move on to number 7. In February, a man was reunited with something that he lost in Antarctica 53 years ago. What was it? Number 8. One of the biggest stories of the year happened in March. A ship became lodged in a waterway for almost a week, causing mass chaos which was felt all around the globe. For 1 point, name the waterway, and for a bonus point, tell me the name of the ship. Number 9, nature now. Which animal that used to spread across an entire continent was almost wiped out and remained only on one island, but thanks to conservation efforts, just had their first round of joeys in the spring? I'm going to give you a clue, cover your ears if you don't need it. Looney Tunes character. Number 10. In April, how many football clubs decided to join a European Super League? Number 11. Recent estimates show the number of emails sent every day around the world. How many do you think that is? I'm going to give you leeway of 50% either way. If you are within 50% of the actual correct answer, you can have a point for this one. Number 12. The Duke of Edinburgh passed away in April this year. How old was he? Number 13. In April, why did Rachel Blackmore make history in the Grand National? If you are not familiar with the Grand National and you're listening from somewhere else in the world, just give yourself a point. If you do know what the Grand National is, I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me the name of the horse that she was riding. Number 14. In May, which long-running TV show had a long-awaited reunion episode featuring celebrities such as David Beckham and Cindy Crawford? And our last question, number 15, is worth 6 points. A bit of a sports roundup of the winners of the year. So I'm going to give you 6 different competitions and you can tell me who won, either the team or the person. I'll say these a couple of times and they're each worth 1 point, so a maximum of 6 if you get all of them. So we have the first individual winners. I'm looking for the winner of the Women's US Tennis Open. Then the winner of the Golf Masters. Then tell me the team who won the Football Champions League final. In hockey, which team won the Stanley Cup? Which team won the Super Bowl? And in baseball, which team won the World Series? So those 6 winners: Women's US Tennis Open, Golf Masters, Football Champions League, Stanley Cup, Super Bowl, and World Series. You may need a bit of time working those out, so just pause if you haven't done so yet. But if you're ready, here is today's bad joke.
This is today's bad joke.
My favourite book of the year was The History of Glue. I couldn't put it down.
That was today's bad joke.
So now it's time for the answers. There are 25 points available. The lover of big cats denied a presidential pardon. That is Joe Exotic, aka the Tiger King. Number 2, there was a book about eating Christmas trees, written by artisan baker Julia Georgalis, and it offers recipes like Christmas tree pickles, cured fish, and blue spruce ice cream. Of course, beware that not all Christmas trees are edible, especially the plastic ones. Number 3, January saw the 100-year anniversary of the trick of sawing a person in half. Coca-Cola is considering paper bottles. Still in the prototype phase, the challenges include preventing gas escaping from the drinks and the fibres flaking off into the drink. Number 5, the Perseverance rover touched down in Mars in February. Number 6, your 2 songs there. 1 point for Dua Lipa, the 2nd point for the song Levitating, the Billboard #1 song of the year. Another point for Olivia Rodrigo, and 1 point for Driver's License, the most streamed song of the year. Number 7, a wallet was returned to Paul Grisham, who lost it in Antarctica 53 years ago. It still had stuff in it, including a recipe for Kahlua. Number 8, the ship was the Ever Given for 1 point that became lodged in the Suez Canal for the 2nd point. Number 9, the Tasmanian Devil is the animal that is making a comeback. Number 10, 12 clubs decided to join the European Super League, an idea which was so unpopular that 2 days later, 9 of them had already left. Number 11, how many emails are sent each day? The answer is 300 billion. So I said 50% either way, so if your answer was between 150 and 450 billion, give yourself a point. And why not send us an email? We'd love to hear from you. quizpod@ quizcoconut.com. Number 12, Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, was 99. Number 13, Rachel Blackmore made history because she was the first female winner of the Grand National ever. And the second point, the horse was Minella Times. I put my money on a horse called Lunch Hour, 12-1. Number 14, the TV show Friends had a reunion episode in May. And 15, 6 points here. The winners of those various events were: the Women's US Open was won by Emma Raducanu. The US Masters was won by Hideki Matsuyama. The Champions League was won by Chelsea. The Women's Champions League was won by Barcelona. I'll accept either answer. The Stanley Cup was won by Tampa Bay Lightning. The Super Bowl was won by Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go Bucks. The World Series was won by Atlanta Braves. So a whopping 25 points available there, the most we've ever given out in an episode, and that's just the first part of our quiz of 2021. We'll be back with the second part in that weird period between Christmas and New Year when you've got nothing better to do. So make sure you subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you don't miss it. And until we see you then, we hope you have a great time, whatever you're celebrating. If you enjoyed today's quiz, why not book us for your next event? We host corporate events in the UK and Canada and virtual events all over the world. And don't forget to subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next week. Quiz Coconut, nuts about trivia.